Chandler, obviously an injury, obviously people held in check, but the emotion and the energy really connected down the stretch. Just how proud were you of the result this team showed tonight?
Yeah, these kids are really resilient. They really wanted to win this game. You could tell all week in practice. They were really locked in. We had a couple of big keys, but the end one was just play harder. Play harder than them. We think we can win. They were incredible teammates. They were an incredible team. Just really happy with the result.
How much of that result was the energy that you built this offseason and this season?
Yeah, I mean, a lot, right? I think the players is a decent part too. We recruited some really good kids. We retained a couple decent ones too. These kids really wanted to win this game. They were really motivated. And to be honest with you, they really want to win a championship.
Noah, what was it like for you? Obviously, they got you last year and you came back and you bounced back together as a team. Just how special is this one for you?
It's really special. Obviously, it's my last year, so I just want to win and win it all. It's like all I want right now.
If I can say something about Noah, she's the ultimate teammate. So we thought, hey, matchup-wise, let's start a little bit bigger. And we brought her off the bench, and she bought into the role, and she was by far our best player tonight. And all the kid cares about is winning, and really, really proud of her for that.
It's obvious how frustrating their defense can be, and you really stuck with it. Just how does that show the growth and maturity that your side has?
Yeah, we practiced it all week. Eddie Benton scout. We saw it every single game that we played. We've been pressed for 40 minutes, so it's been some really good competition and honestly some good practice for this game. So, like I said, our kids are really resilient. You have a 6-year point guard, you're typically going to be okay with some pressure. Jada was incredible breaking the press, but all of our guards were. So really, really happy with the way we did that. We knew that was probably key number one, was breaking that press.
It's always dependent on when your number is called, and Ava's number was called early and often tonight. Just how proud were you of the response that she got?
Yeah, collectively our posts were really good. They're big, they're strong. We knew it was going to take all three of them. So Bailey did a great job for being 5'10", honestly, against some 6'3" kids that are really good at basketball, not just their height. And then we went with Lake, and Lake did a really good job. And then Bailey had 2 quick fouls, so we went with Ava, and Ava was phenomenal. So we finished the game with her. For her to stay ready for an opportunity like that is incredible. She didn't even play last game, and it wasn't because she's not good, or it just her number wasn't called because Lake was good last game. So for us to have a 3-headed monster in the post, not even mentioning Eva, who can play the 5, we're really excited about, again, the way that we recruited.
The huddles at the end, you were very engaged with your team. Just how important was it to deliver that message and the weight, that response that they had?
Yeah, again, we have, Coach Trosper takes the lead when it comes to defense, and then anything that he misses or leaves out, I kind of follow up with, and it's the same thing on the offensive side of the ball. Coach Benton typically does a lot of our offensive stuff. Anything he leaves out, I just kind of follow up with. All of us are on the exact same page, and all we want to do is win.
Noah, obviously a standout performance for you tonight, a season high. Just what was it, whether it was seeing the 3 or seeing your mid-range, that you found confidence in tonight?
I mean, I just shoot the ball, it go in. I got to my spots when I didn't turn over the ball. So I think it was good. I tried to feed the 5 as well, so I think it was good.
Aislinn gets the big board. Obviously, she was held in check. They tried some things defensively on her. Just what did it say that the resolve was just there and the engagement was there in that final sequence?
Yeah, I mean, we were running plays for Noah and Miriam at the end, and kind of a broken play. Ball ended up in her hands. Big-time players make big-time plays.
What are you the proudest the most of tonight?
I think just how collectively we've come together as a unit. It almost fills me up because these kids are from all over the place, but we have 7 locally that kind of had a chip on their shoulder. We motivated them from last year. There were some post-game comments that were a little off-putting, I think, to say the least. And, it's a 4-game series. We got to go play them again next year. And one thing about Dan Burt, he's always going to have a good team.
Coach, Duquesne, you kind of touched on it there. Duquesne Robert Morris didn't play this game for 10 years. Just kind of see the fire get back into this series after you guys took a loss last year. You respond back to something like this. How awesome is it to see a county game like this just hopefully receive the shine that it deserves in the years going forward? Yeah,
it's amazing. We should do it every year. Dan says the same thing. He's all for it. So we have a 4-year contract. We have 2 more years with Duquesne home and away. So it's huge. It's something that I know I wanted to make a point of as well, especially recruiting these local players. And so, again, there's a little bit more motivation with them, but Noah wants to win every game too. She's from Israel, so.
Miriam stepped up her first start tonight. Just what did you like the confidence in being able to call plays for her, knowing she can deliver?
Yeah, Miriam and I, as well as a lot of other players, but we meet individually, and she wants to get the ball in her hands and score a little bit more. And so, for all of our kids, right? They all do. We have like 6, 7. Oh gosh, 6, 7. We have like 6 or 7 players that are, just incredible players. I think a level above, Robert Morris. And so I tell all of them the exact same thing. Like within the flow of the game, whoever's hot, we're gonna run plays for them. And so, she got to go in early. We started running plays for her. Noah got to go in early. We started running plays for her. And then obviously just Ava was incredible. Jada's always going to be Jada. And Aislinn, I mean, just having her on the floor is a big threat. So really proud of Miriam in the way that she stepped up.
Noah, just how much are you truly teammates and together with each other, and how much has the sacrifices paid off so far?
I think we're really we are friends off the court, so it's helped us on the court. We know how to communicate with each other, and I feel like also if we don't have a good practice, so we know how to bounce back. So yeah.
How much do you think that communication piece has grown Chandler throughout the season?
You want to answer that?
No, you got it.
Okay. It's literally on our practice plan. It is in bold and it's highlighted in the word communicate. So it has got to get better, if I'm being honest with you. It's still not where it needs to be. But has it grown? Absolutely. So as long as we are making strides to change things, that's what's most important. And again, if you're talking about I'm in the huddle on defense, the only thing I'm telling them is communicate. Communicate to each other.
How does tonight validate that communication is making the right steps?
Yeah, it absolutely does. I mean, we just beat a really good A10 team, local A10 team. Dan Burt's an incredible coach, and the communication piece is huge. It's one of our 3 keys, not just like for game, this game, but for the entire season.
Coming into this game, Duquesne was averaging over 50 rebounds a game, and if the box score was right when I last checked, you guys held them to 39 and got 33 yourself.
Yep.
How'd you keep them in check defensively down there and also offensively on the?
I mean, it was tough. Like, all we kept telling our post was battle. Just battle. Play super hard. You get fouls, you get fouls. We obviously made some adjustments. We were fronting to start. Then we trapped a little bit to start. But, we made a lot of shots. They can't rebound off of that. That helps a lot. One of the major keys was to box them out and limit the offensive rebounds. So I thought we did a pretty good job of that. Still room to improve, but that's a huge piece. We tell our ladies, if we out-rebound the opponent, we almost always are going to win that game.
This was your first win against Duquesne, or RMU's first win against Duquesne since 2009, and the first in 6 meetings between these teams. How much of this is such an important win to have under your belt, not only for the long-term future, but also in the short term and just trying to build off it?
Oh man, it's awesome. We're going to continue to recruit locally, so local players come to RMU.
Is there anything?
Cool. Thank you guys for being here.
Thanks.
Appreciate it.
Thanks, Chandler.